Welcome back to the channel. We have some big news about what's going to happen to the GS500F. Well, I've given this some thought and I think I'm going to part this bike out. Kind of sad that it only made, such a low amount of mileage, but there's a lot of factors steering me that direction. For one, all my parts are pretty off, other than a little bit of body work being scratched up. The parts are in really nice shape on this bike. The forks don't leak. I mean, everything's pristine. When you see how clean the cams are, and I just think that I can get top dollar for all this stuff. Originally, I figured I'd be able to sell this bike for about $2,500, and so I've started looking up parts, what they sell for, never what they go for, what they sell for on eBay. Let's run through some of these parts. You'll see what I'm talking about. Gas tank, I expect to get $250 to $300 for the gas tank. Just that little fork brace is $40. The fork tubes are like $90 to $200. If you sell them with the triple trees, then it gets to like $165, $220. The swing arm, $25 to $50. The shock, $20 to $50. The center stand, $20 to $35. The side stand, $10 to $40. The seat, $35 to $70. The grab bar, I've seen these go up to $60, mostly between $25 and $60. The side panels, I've seen one $65, $72, $100 for both. Unfortunately, mine are scratched. That is such a bummer that somebody scratched them somehow. The rear fender in here, $28 to $80. The rear light, $20 to $35. The foot pegs are anywhere from $20 each. Probably a pair of foot pegs could be $25. Don't forget the little mounts there too. Front calipers, $30 to $90. The rear one's $25 to $30. Now the instrument cluster, I've seen a crappy one. The glass was cracked on the Speedo side and it was dented up, and somebody still got $72 for it. I've seen a pretty nice one for $97. Obviously, most of these parts, look how nice it is. It's just, they're perfect. Most of them, I'm going to want the higher price because they're super pristine. The carbs, $126 to $350. The airbox, $25 to $40. The complete wiring harness, $50 to $100. The controls can be like $35 to $40, and like I just said earlier, they're awesome. I've only seen one frame that sold, and it was $252. And then you have like stuff like the crank, $90 to $122. This is a 515 mile engine, so I'm gonna want the higher end of that. This little crank sensor at the end, that's $40 to $60, and it's small and easy to ship. The pistons and rods, I saw a set for $87 and pistons for $50. Cylinder, $102 to $285. Starter, $30 to $65. I've seen the little intakes on the head go for where am I here? Up to $40. The petcock, $24 to $85. The coils, $30 for a pair. The cams, $25. Of course, my cams are like, they're super clean looking and beautiful. The cam chain, the tensioner, and the guides, $35. The oil cooler, $24 to $60. The oil pan, $25 to $46. Master cylinder front, $20 to $36. Rear, $25. The CDI, $50 to $90. So that adds up to quite a bit of money there. We're going up almost to $2,800. Of course, eBay takes its cut. But another reason why this, I didn't even say about the exhaust, but another reason why this idea, I'm going to do this idea, and here they are. It's got a set of tires that are like brand new. Like the tires that are on this Kawasaki, they look bad. They look kind of crappy and maybe a little cracked in spots. So being the exact same 17-inch size rims, I'm going to put these tires on this bike, which is almost done. I'm just waiting on a petcock and I can throw the body on and it's finished. So that's another big deciding factor. is the tires. They're beautiful. Did I ever say the price of the wheels? I don't think I did. Maybe I did, but if I didn't, I don't remember saying the wheels. The front's 80 to 160 and the rear's 65 to 180. I think I might have, but yeah, the tires on the Kawasaki will really, it's something the Kawasaki could really use. So that's why I'm parting it out. And there's a bunch of other parts I haven't mentioned, you know, but that's most of the key parts. So a bit sad, but no big deal. It's all about the money. And the best use of the money right now is parting this baby out. So I might, as I sell the parts, I might put them in the comments below what I got for them. So if you ever think about doing something like this, some bikes that just aren't worth fixing, because this bike I had to deal with getting a valve, getting a valve guide. Then we're doing the shim thing. It's going to take a while to get the right shim. I don't have a collection of shims. I have to buy the shim tool, which isn't a big deal, 15 bucks. Then I'd have to figure out what shim I needed and order it and hope I got the right one, and it just makes more sense to part it out. Kind of a sad end. This bike really didn't go very far. Yeah,